Discovery.
Hello and welcome to Weekly Weird News, brought to you by Cutting the Ball and the Close Truth Apocalypse. I'm Ben. As always, hanging out with Mike. Hello. Claire.
Hey.
And Pete. Hello. This is the show where we bring you the weekly world of the weird as we found on the World Wide Web. It's our sister show. We're bringing it to you big time this week. Massive news this week.
Is it?
Yeah, some huge news.
We're under attack from aliens.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck's sake.
First off, though, thanks for listening. Follow us on Facebook, Cutting the Bull and the Post-Truth Apocalypse, YouTube at Apocalypse Bull, SoundCloud and Spotify and other podcasting platforms at Cutting to the Bull in the PTA. Yeah, terrified villagers in Peru fear they're under attack from floating 7-foot-tall aliens.
There's best be photo evidence of this because there's no excuse.
There isn't a
nowadays.
lot. 7-foot-tall aliens in Peru attacking people, taking their goddamn faces.
I want to see proper photo evidence or video
There
evidence.
is not.
Well, I don't believe it then.
Villagers in Peru have made a desperate plea to the military to save them from 7-foot-tall aliens which attack them every night. The Ikutu indigenous people in Peru have claimed they are being ambushed by mysterious armoured figures which look like the Green Goblin from Spider-Man.
Right.
They've never seen Spider-Man.
Well, this is what I was going to say. If they've seen Spider-Man, they've all got fucking mobile phones. Mobile phones
they do.
nowadays.
They're indigenous people.
They do. They have mobile phones.
Yeah.
I've seen it in Brazil. It's like they live in the Amazon and they've got mobiles. There's a charging point, and
Well,
there's only one part of the town where you can get reception, and they're all in there on the phone.
my point is, all fucking phones have got cameras nowadays. If they're getting attacked nightly,
There have been some pictures that have surfaced, hasn't there?
There are, they're not great.
No, it looks like they've been
They've
filmed.
been blurred.
Yeah.
They're blurred, very blurred.
Looks like
You
they've-
can, if you zoom in on it. I watched a video on it in the week because I was like, ooh, 7-foot-tall aliens attacking people in Peru. It's right up my alley.
It's a green smudge.
It's a
isn't
green
it?
smudge. If you zoom in, you can kind of see eyes, the big eyes. But that's pushing it. That is pushing it. A 15-year-old girl was allegedly grabbed from behind and had her neck cut when she resisted.
oh my god, and they stole her face!
There are accounts of corpses being left with their faces missing.
Oh, I was joking because they've blurred her face.
Community leader Yaro Rigatu Avila said, "These gentlemen are aliens. They appear to be armoured like the Green Goblin from Spider-Man. I shot one of them twice and he wasn't injured. He rose and disappeared. We are very frightened about what's happening here in our community."
Was he?
I think he's seen Spider-Man.
Was he shooting him with guns or bow and arrows?
I'm assuming guns.
Okay.
Yeah, they got shotguns, haven't they?
So here, this kind of backs up my point. Look at them. They've all got fucking mobile phones with cameras on.
Crap cameras.
Even if they're fucking 10-year-old cameras, they're still good enough to film some fucking decent footage and not blob squatches.
That's Blob squashing his face already. Look at it on that picture. The guy shot with the hunting rifle, which is resting on his foot. Weirdly, which he shouldn't be doing.
I don't know. I just think there's no excuse nowadays.
Well, it reportedly takes a 10-hour river trip to reach the community from Iquitos City.
Yeah, I mean, they've got mobile phones, but they're not going to be the latest, are they?
Well, they're going to be fucking Samsung S8s at least. You'd have
No,
thought.
mate, you're
No.
talking Nokia fucking 3310s out here.
You reckon?
Or whatever the camera equivalent of it was. Yeah. It's a 10-hour fucking boat trip to get to the place.
So you still reckon they're still in the early 2000s with like phone technology?
And it's Peru. I mean, I don't know what the freaking... I've only seen Peru on Top Gear, admittedly. But
I had my first proper camera phone when I was in the Navy. One that could take photos that you could recognise the faces. And that was in 2004.
alright, so these guys have probably got that.
Okay.
And they're taking a picture at night.
Yeah, okay. If they are that that old and bad, you're talking less than a megapixel camera in that, then yeah, fair enough. But you'd have thought they'd have like at least like your S8s and that by now.
No, I don't know. Maybe in the cities, they're not 10 hours away in the fucking wilderness, you know.
How are they going to get the money to buy that if they live 10-hour boat trip away? What, you know?
Yeah, it's a 2-day trip just to get the phone, and you can afford it.
Yeah.
I don't know. These.
Well, let's get back into it. What they say.
Mr. Vera explained the aliens have seemingly used shoes used to hover above the ground. He said their shoes are round shaped, which they use to float. They float about 1 metre from the ground, and there's a red light on the heel.
Okay.
Space age Heelys.
Yeah. Their heads are long, they wear a mask, and their eyes are yellowish. They are experts at escaping. The attack started on July 11th. This is like come out in the last week, hasn't it? We're on August the 15th as a day of recording.
Okay.
July 11th, and it happened every night, nearly every night since. Police were able to tour the remote area where the teenagers were reportedly attacked. It is unclear if the authorities found anything to prove aliens had been targeting the village. The Peruvian military is now there. As nothing else has come out about this in the last few days, I'm going to guess either A, has nothing happened, or B, all those men are dead. And it's Predator. And they're just skinned hanging from trees right now.
Could
Should we
be.
pop to Peru and see?
No. Your iron bars will do nothing against this guy.
You fucking watch. I'll sharpen both ends.
Even so, terrifying news,
If true,
if true.
we're under attack, people.
Gotcha on Project Bluebeam. This is the beginning of it. This is for you, Mike.
My girlfriend has a penis, and no, I'm not gay.
I think you're a little bit gay.
Oh, let's have a look at her again.
Oh, she's hot.
She is hot, to be fair. She had a penis.
She's a beautiful woman.
Would you
Yeah.
would you shag her if she just said, if she didn't tell you and just wanted bum sex, but you didn't know? Do you think you would? And then you accidentally bump into her bollocks? Would you stop?
I suppose I've got to give her a reach around. Because that's just common courtesy.
Okay, fair enough.
So you've got to wank her off. As you do.
But do you think? But do you
You've
think?
got to have, yeah.
But do you think
It's
you'd
common
be,
courtesy.
my point is, do you think you'd be gay afterwards?
Well, I don't know how much
A
I get.
little bit.
I don't know how much I get into the swing of it if I have to wank another penis off while I have sex.
What if you found you really enjoyed it? Or you might really
Well,
enjoy
maybe I
doing
am.
it.
Maybe I'm jaded by sexual encounters over the years, where it's just all samey. I don't know, but I still think maybe I'm bi. Who knows? I do enjoy having another person's penis in my hand.
Do you?
Well,
Okay.
well, in this scenario, presumably
Oh,
yes.
right. I thought we were just having a revelation then.
No. Funnily enough, not my thing. Not my cup of tea. Not.
The way you said that, I did think, like, hold on. Is he saying this? I think
I'm
we all
putting-
thought it, really.
I'm putting myself in the situation.
Yeah, I get you now.
In his,
But you were enjoying that in the situation. When you were thinking it, you were clearly enjoying it. So
I'm my hand cupped.
yeah, that's what I mean.
Well, whatever floats your boat.
I could get with this.
Social media star has been praised for speaking out about the benefits of sleeping with a trans woman. The 32-year-old who insists he's straight boasted about sleeping with transgender porn star Emma Rose
He is sleeping with a porn star.
in a post on his Successful Degenerates page. In a clip that's clocked up millions of views, Adam says trans women have more to offer than biological women. This girl is every bit of a woman and then some, he said. Suggestively
some
pointing
bollocks.
at her crotch. Think of a Happy Meal with the extra special toy that you haven't played with yet.
Alright, now it's been done on a podcast. You know, he's like put it out there. I'm going to guess that this might be a publicity stunt.
Could be.
You wouldn't know that she was a trans
Well,
woman.
no.
No, you wouldn't.
You
No,
wouldn't know she was a trans woman at all, would you?
apart from the penis.
Obviously, if she got a cock out and flopped it in your face, that would be a big clue.
It would be. He's wearing a cowboy hat, which, due to associations made by past films, do associate me, push me more towards the association with being slightly gay.
Well, there's only two kinds of people that wear cowboy hats. And he doesn't look like a real cowboy to me.
Yeehaw!
Just like leather caps. Gay or Nazi, there's no in between.
That's a good point, isn't it? That is a good point.
We had a driver turn up at my workplace with he was a Dutch guy and he had a leather cap. I was like, well, he's Dutch, so I doubt he's a Nazi. But, you never know. And then it's like, well, you can say. Whatever, he was rocking it.
Moving
So
on.
is this guy...
He certainly is.
Fair play to
He was
him.
doing the bumming. Will he swap over?
I don't know.
See, if you swapped over, then you could say, well, mate, you are a little bit gay then.
That leads you into a pegging debate then, doesn't
you're
it? Is
letting
pegging gay?
But you're letting a penis go up your bum.
Is pegging gay?
What's that?
Pegging. So your girlfriend or wife would don a strap on and do you up the bum.
Well, a little bit, yeah.
Apparently it's quite popular nowadays.
If she wanted to put a finger up your bum or something, because there's many a times that girls be like, let me... No. Go what? No. Nothing's going up my bum. I'll
Well,
fucking
apparently
break
that's
your
the-
finger.
The man's G-spot is up his bum.
Well, yeah, it's bullshit anyway. No, I know it apparently is, but either way, not for me. And
If a woman is brave enough to stick her finger up my arse,
well, yeah, but no. Well, I don't think. I think that's your kind of your barrier on that. When you start getting fucking great big black mamba strap-ons and getting them to do you up the bum.
so you better say you're a bit bi.
I would have thought the woman would start having a bit of like a, he's enjoying this a little bit too much. I wonder.
Then you got the whole dominant woman thing though, haven't you, Claire? That's what it comes into.
Could be, yeah.
So if Jamie asked you
Empowered.
to start bumming him, you would be a bit like,
I'd be a bit,
that's a bit strange.
yeah, it would make you a bit like,
That's
is he
my
going to
point.
run off with a...
If he said to you,
With
yeah,
the bum.
love, we've been,
With
we've
the
been
man.
married nearly 10 years now, you've never stuck your finger up my bum, give it a go then, come on, let's try. You wouldn't be then going, yeah, he's gay. You wouldn't, would you?
No, no.
But if he asked you to stick a fucking big black strap on
I don't
him-
think you start off with the biggest you've got. I know you're competitive, but taking the 14-inch Darth Vader isn't going to fucking prove anything to anybody, mate.
Here, love, I've got this big 12-inch strap on.
Just means you're going to be shitting pancakes the rest
Break
of your
me
life.
in gently.
Should we move on?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Either way, I think he's a bit bi. And there's nothing wrong with that.
That's it.
No, nothing,
2
nothing
minutes.
at all.
So floats his boat.
Yep. As long as they're happy and not anyone.
Yeah.
Right, nervous bloke caught smuggling 14 snakes across border after one fell out of his pants.
I'd be fucking
Hold on.
nervous.
So wasn't there a woman smuggling snakes the other
Yep,
week in
in
her
a bra,
bras?
yeah.
Now there's a guy doing it in his pants.
Yeah.
What is it? Where is she?
Oh,
Well,
it's
he's
moving his
attempted
furniture
to
again.
smuggle 14 snakes through customs, with the agents unpacking the collection of reptiles at the border between Hong Kong and China, revealing 3 red list animals.
Of course it's China. Of course it is.
Oh dear. But how ridiculous.
China's becoming the new Florida.
Is
It's
it?
it's so passé.
Yeah, someone at the airport had seen him stuff reptiles into his pockets and avoid eye contact with custom agents.
That's a little bit go away. Always with the custom agents in the eye as you walk through.
Mm.
Even though you've got 1,000 more fags than you're supposed to have in your suitcase. Sorry, cigarettes for American listeners. Even though you've got 1,000 more cigarettes in your suitcase than you're supposed to have, you walk tall, you walk proud, you look that customs guy in the eye, and you dare him to fucking check your case.
Well, they pulled him right over and examined all his belongings. So, yeah,
He's crossed from Hong Kong to China, surprisingly.
So they found 14 snakes wrapped up in cotton socks and stockings. They all dropped out of his undergarments.
He's a brave bloke, isn't he?
You are taking a terrible risk.
What else has he got? So some
What else has he got? That's 14 snakes is enough, isn't it?
3 of the
some
14.
royal pythons.
Ball pythons as well.
Yeah.
Oh, also known as royal pythons.
Ah.
They are endangered. I guess he just thought he was doing them a favour.
Yeah, but
Well,
He's
they
probably
were-
taken them
he's
to
probably
eat.
for money.
I was going to say they're probably going for a delicacy, mate.
Yeah.
That's a valid point. I just thought he was going to release them into the Chinese ecosystem.
No. He weren't doing no Simpsons.
Well, Barry White hasn't shown up.
Yeah, and they're not. Well, he wasn't hoping for a Snake Day in 10 years'
Whacking
time.
Day.
Whacking Day, that was it.
Whacking day.
He wasn't planning that for 10 years' time. No,
he's lucky to be whacking ever again. 14 snakes
yeah.
in his pants.
Fucking too right.
It's just stupidity, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Brings a whole new light to me reading Trouser Snake in it.
Do you know what though? Putting anything down your pants is fucking a bit shit. Fucking snakes! Come on.
Well, what have you put down your pants?
You get a little bit of sand down your pants. How fucking uncomfortable is that?
Oh, there's some baby game where you stuffed a gerbil down your pants or so. What happened or something?
Nah, it was a guinea pig.
Yeah.
I was in the Navy, don't forget.
Oh, yeah, true.
No, you get the slightest bit of anything gets caught down your trousers. It's really uncomfortable. You ever you've been on a holiday and you're just wearing shorts and you think, oh, what am I going to do with my fucking lighter? And you just stick it there or something, and then anything within that
in the
area,
waistband.
it's just uncomfortable.
Well, there you got 14 live snakes.
That's what I mean.
He's got to be wearing long johns. He's got to be. He couldn't just wear boxers. He's got to have long johns on. He's not as a fool.
He's definitely got more than budgie smugglers. We know that.
He's got to have his long johns on with the elasticated cuffs at the bottom, hasn't he? He's got to have.
Yeah.
As unsexy as it is.
Ridiculous either way.
A braver man than I.
Fucking too right. AI replacing psychics as, quote, fortune-telling droids put tarot readers out of work.
That's funny.
It is quite humorous, isn't it? Experts claim bot fortune tellers are better than real ones because they can draw on wisdom from a vast database and are unaffected by human emotions or preconceptions. I went to see a clairvoyant once. I walked in and he said to me, "You're a builder, aren't you?" And I went, "No, I'm not a builder." And after that, the whole session went very poorly.
You never told me this.
It was actually at the Black Country Museum.
Oh, right.
There was someone there, like
Oh, you do remember me telling me
a
that.
clairvoyant thing.
It's one of your Peaky Blinders nights.
Yeah, I went to a Peaky Blinders night at the Black Country Museum. They had like a clairvoyant, and he was a legitimate psychic apparently, according to his literature.
But he weren't that good, was he?
He wasn't that good because he was. You're a builder, aren't you? No, I'm not.
Got a bit of a builder look about you.
Are you the second person that said that?
No, I'd agree with that. You look like a builder. So if he said you look like a builder, he wasn't wrong.
You're a builder, aren't you? Not you look like a builder. You're a builder.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Sure your memory's not
Yes,
just
I remember.
warping the way it came
I remember
out.
how it was.
Mate, it's been a couple of years. Your memory warps things.
No, here we go.
This is what you always say to me when I remember anything.
Oh, I remember.
You're like, oh, no.
I remembered it because
It's true, though.
Because simply for the reason that he was so fucking wrong, I had to remember it.
Should have gone to an AI fortune
I should
teller.
Yeah, man.
Well, clairvoyants face a bleak future they did not see coming, which none of them fucking did. Let's face it, if that clairvoyant, they'd have fucking known about this. As their jobs are being taken over by bots, millions are turning to AI fortune tellers to forecast what lies ahead. And instead of visiting psychics and crossing their palms with silver for tarot card readings, they are visiting artificial intelligence mediums online which use, quote,
It's free.
sophisticated algorithms and machine learning techniques to work out what lies ahead. I predict nuclear war and human extinction in your future.
It's not prediction, it's threats.
Experts claim bot clairvoyants are better than live ones because they can draw on wisdom from a vast database. And they've got the entirety of human history there, haven't they?
And they know what they're about to do.
Yeah.
So they can
Don't
obviously
know
predict.
what- no,
they can
they
predict
don't.
the future because they know they're about to overhaul it and kill everyone.
According to the website Medium, in the digital age, the convergence of ancient wisdom and cutting-edge technology has given rise to new possibilities. One such innovation is AI tarot reading, where the age-old practice of tarot cards meets the power of artificial intelligence. AI tarot reading involves using sophisticated algorithms and machine learning techniques to interpret and generate tarot readings.
Can you get like an app? Check if there's an app, Pete.
Can't be asked, but I'll imagine there is.
Yeah, you probably can.
I'll almost guarantee there is.
By eliminating subjective biases, AI tarot readings offer consistent and reliable insights that remain unaffected by human emotions or preconceptions. And I suppose the argument to be made, if you believe in tarot readings, is that the reader's emotions may lead to one interpretation of the card when in fact it's another.
Yeah.
That's my understanding of it.
I just think it's a load of bollocks, just the same as normal psychics.
Yeah, I do as well.
But they're going to do it better.
Of
course they are.
They're doing everything better than us. Stop them. Burn that mainframe to the fucking ground.
Problem is, they're doing everything better than us. How long will it be before they start creating their own AI better than what they are? You know what I mean? If they can do shit better than we can, what's to stop them making their own AI?
Yeah,
They're
and then
the ones that probably go rogue and kill everything.
And then we're another step down the fucking ladder, aren't we?
It's BSG coming
So
to
we-
life.
BSG.
Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, of course.
So we're just going to let some AI robot that we've created set up its own factory to build more robots.
Yeah, because our fucking stupid governments as a whole are thick enough to fucking allow it. They're already allowing it to start.
The AI will be like, I can make you your own soldiers.
And they'll... These
And they can lay off the
fucks will
entire
believe
army
it.
and have people that haven't got to pay.
Yeah.
Robots haven't got to pay.
It'll almost be like...
And then the robots will turn against us.
Is it
Terminator 3, which isn't canon anymore, sadly.
It's...
Isn't it?
No, Terminator 3 is not canon.
You don't think that the
I like that
scientists
film,
Me too.
have
Sorry.
this conversation?
No.
Shut up, of course they do.
They're too wrapped up in their own fucking
Yeah, little bubbles.
little bubble.
Not non-realisation.
They didn't, how was it? They didn't stop to think if they should, they just thought they would.
No, they didn't stop to think.
If they could.
If they could.
They were too busy thinking if they could to stop to think if they
Should. That's it. That's the Jeff Goldblum line I was looking for, thank you.
Got there in the end.
Yeah.
We all knew what you meant, though.
It's
Yeah.
weird, that, isn't it? Well, this is... I'm glad that's not mine. Who's this?
Sex slave forced into crucifixion position and tortured for 14 years in cockroach hell.
Fucking...
hell.
Yeah. Well, that's... What is it with you this week?
I got my boss in these.
Stalin's Cannibal Island and sex slaves forced for 14 years into a cockroach-ridden hell? Have you been getting that to fucking BDSM?
Vladimir Cheskidov, 51, from Smolina, Chelyabinsk, claims he's had a relationship based on love with a woman, 33, who was forced into a makeshift crucifix device when he left his grotty home.
Unless she's really into that. Who can fucking say?
Let's just see then.
No, he forced
Oh no,
his
he's...
victim.
Hang on. He's quoted as a maniac. Sorry.
A maniac who allegedly kept a sex slave for 14 years forced his victim to wear a wooden noose covering her head and neck whenever he went out.
What?
Well, that's...
This week, Ekaterina Belyankina, now 33, managed to escape from his home. He's been remanded in custody for 2 months pending further investigations into kidnapping and murder, the latter charge relating to human remains found in his home.
Oh god, he's a fucking serial killer, isn't he?
Oh no.
He's like the Russian toy box killer.
There's a picture of the damp cockroach-infected hell,
Oh look
where
at...
she was held since the age of 19
Fuck me.
to
Is that...
33.
Them though... Is that a wooden... Is that wood there that she's just been sleeping
Yes.
on? That's...
That's a wooden restraint that goes around her head, something from moving.
You
Well-
see arm straps and that, can't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, that's just fucking ridiculous.
He's accused of raping her thousands of times, keeping her in a cramped room behind 2 locked doors, one of them iron. She finally escaped when the sadist got drunk.
Didn't know a film about this. Or,
Is it?
well, there's a film just
I don't
sort
know,
of
just
like it.
It's only escaped this week, and I just found out. Recent news, so
There's probably a film about
there's
this.
probably something similar.
Similar, yeah.
The Americans got the toy box killer. I know a bit more about. He had like a converted 40-foot trailer in his yard that was a torture chamber. He used to play tape to the women before, like, don't struggle. You might get released. They drug them, torture them, rape them, film it all, keep them as sex slaves. Used to pick up women from lesbian bars because they were, quote, tighter. This guy seems like a similar kind of fucking dude, to be fair.
Her arms and legs were tethered to metal brackets fixed to a chipboard in a crucifixion position. Her mouth was taped so she could not call for help. It was impossible to escape from this trap, as the sadist invented a special device where he placed a woman during his absence, reported Russian state TV.
Fucking Russians, man.
Tacky pornographic pictures were plastered on the wall. Children's dolls were found,
Oh,
and early it was revealed investigators took away multiple sex toys used to torture her.
Oh, poor thing.
And bones were found in a sauce.
oh, he's a serial killer, isn't he?
Yeah.
He said his relationship was one of love, though. Yeah, it doesn't sound like it to me.
He's not in the right mind, is he?
Clearly not. He's described as a maniac. Those are the human remains. They look like human bones to me, but I'm no bone guy.
Well, you can see a few ribs.
Rough, innit?
Yeah. Well, fucking hell, Mike. I hope you got something happy to bring the thing back up. Bring the mood back up. No, we've got a ghost.
So, Hindu revellers flee Scott's beauty spot after spotting haunting face in photograph.
Point out, this is Scotland.
Yeah.
It says Scots, we know what that means.
Yeah, so yeah, in Scotland, haunting face in the photograph. Where's this haunting face?
I believe it's in the next photo down.
Okay. So let's have a look. Oh.
Looks like a little kid hiding behind.
Go back to the
Pile of
first
wood.
photo.
The first, it's done like in a reel, when you do your photos.
Yeah.
So you're taking it over and over again.
You can
He's
still
got-
see something behind
You
it.
can see something behind that.
So, spook revellers reportedly fled the Hindu as a Scottish beauty spot after noticing something very eerie in one of their photographs. The women were celebrating Pal's wedding in a remote estate in Argyll and Bute, where they were left horrified after snapping a burst of pictures just seconds apart. In one of the images, the friends are seen posing with their arms in the air and holding masks. However, they started freaking out after they noticed what appeared to be a small boy crouching behind a wooden stump. As reported by the Mirror, the women fled after doing some research and discovering the story about a child who walked into the lake and drowned.
That's a shitter.
Ooh.
And they are right next to the lake, aren't they? To be
They
fair?
certainly are. Creepy little photo, though, isn't it? Well,
Oh God.
That just looks like a real boy to me.
Yeah.
it does, doesn't it?
But if they're all there and
You're
they
a
know
real
that
boy now.
they're all there, right,
Yeah.
in quite a remote fucking place, they would obviously know if there was a kid there. There
But
was a
then
few
you snuck up
seconds.
on them.
If it's taken in a reel and he's only there for one of them, that's...
But he's not. It's because there's something in the way.
Yeah, but I
You can see
don't
something
know.
blue behind that,
No, I don't think you can.
can't you?
No, that's
She's
just a
holding-
shadow in,
She's holding one of the masks.
and it's the wrong
with
place
the,
anyway.
With the wrong way round. That's what it is. The other one's doing it the same side. She's got a mask.
Go down to
That's
this
Creepy,
one.
anyway, innit?
They're holding the mask up at that point, and that reveals him there.
So you'd have thought, there's a dozen of them there, or whatever, they'd have noticed a little boy if he'd snuck up behind him, or mum calling him, Adam, what are you doing, you little bugger? Get back here! Stop photo bombing!
Unless
Oh.
it's Damian Wayne, the Robin of the Batman universe at the moment.
Wow. So it bears a story that may be that of the Blue Boy, which was the subject of a television film broadcast on the BBC in 1994 about a 4-year-old boy who drowned in Loch Eck.
Fucking hell, what a cheery thing, yeah.
The film starred Oscar winner Emma Thompson and was said to have been filmed in the same location where the photographs were taken. The story is a dramatisation of the tale involving
The Coilet Inn in the 17th century inn looking over the loch that is said to be haunted. The images first emerged last summer and sparked a frenzied online debate about the boy's presence, and some questioned its authenticity.
It does look pretty good.
I'm thinking it's a little boy in the picture, a normal live boy.
Yeah, I'm just thinking though, there's fucking 12 of you there, right? One of the 12 of you would notice a little fucking boy. Look at the kind of ground they're on. That ground is going to be noisy, rubbly, crunchy ground. He ain't making no fucking quiet footsteps.
Yeah,
and
but they're
sneaking
looking
up
the
on
other
that.
way. They were all.
I know, but look
talking
at the
and laughing.
background. Look at the whole scene of where they are. They're in the middle of fucking nowhere. They knew they were the only people in that area.
Unless that 4-year-old's in the SAS.
I'm.
He doesn't look like a 4-year-old. He looks older.
Claire?
I
He's
don't.
about 7 to 9.
Yeah.
Why makes you say that?
Oh, he's older.
She's got 3
than 4.
boys in that age range.
Look at that. He's older.
Looks like a grizzly. But then again, he did drone.
I'm not being funny. But
Maybe he's a bit bloaty.
at the height of what they're showing, he could be a little bit crouched behind that, but that would make him about hip height on those women. So that tells me 4 years old could well be, quite easily.
I don't know. He looks older to me than he can.
Older to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but his face looks older when you've zoomed in on a very, very, very blurry face.
On that one, I
From
admit,
there-
he does look.
He looks like that could be a
Proportionate.
4-year-old Adam with black hair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or that could have been Bastian when he was 4.
But all them women, once that picture's taken, are all going to turn around, look at the lake, you know, and see that.
What I'm saying
there's no
is,
kid
it would be
there, aren't
fucking
they?
very hard for
Yeah.
this kid to have gone completely unfucking noticed by all of
Not
that.
impossible though.
Not
Unless he was
impossible,
there
but
already.
pretty fucking improbable.
Maybe. Hang on, I'm going to pitch something, right? Maybe that place, because it's a resort, is a hotel, they've got that legend there. Maybe it's a publicity stunt.
For what?
Play up on that ghost myth, getting the ghost hunters, getting
What, the
the
area?
enthusiasts. Yeah, pump
The hotel itself, like.
Loch Ness makes 25 million alone in tourism every year.
The photo could have been doctored.
So Loch Eck was trying to get in.
Loch
on it.
Eck's trying to get in on something. Maybe.
Oh, I'll have a bit
So-
of that Nessie pot. Thank
Yeah.
you very much, my
Yeah.
lass.
Come and see the haunted loch. Maybe this ghost boy will show up in
Come
your
around
photo.
to Loch Eck now, boys.
You know, only has to happen once, doesn't it? And before you know it, people will start seeing faces in the fucking loch and all sorts of shit. Because the idea, the plant of a seed of suggestion has already been
Two options here,
stuck
isn't
in their
there?
head. That's
options.
another option. They're throwing that out there.
Well,
Not saying it's the right
there's two
one.
options.
Yeah.
It's faked, like it's staged kind of thing,
Yeah,
or that's a little boy ghost.
it's true. There's
That's
two options.
it. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
He's either fucking snuck up on them, or it's completely faked, or it is a
Yeah.
picture of a ghost. If all those 12 women were completely fucking clueless that there was a little boy there, and they all genuinely know that they were in the middle of nowhere pretty much, other than this little place that they were staying.
It is very flat ground and quite gravelly around.
That's what I
them.
mean. It would have been really hard for a fucking little child of that kind of age, because trust me, 5, 6, 7, 8-year-olds are not sneaky. They think they are, but they're about as
Oh, you see.
uncumbersome as a fucking gorilla.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They have no
Grace,
real grace and coordination. Not the average child of that age. They're still
Yeah.
bumbling around, tripping over their own
It's-
feet every 2 seconds.
it's a really interesting photo though, isn't it?
Yeah, listener, go and look it up. It's in the Daily Record.
If it's genuine, hell yes.
See what you think.
And on that note, I've been Ben. Thank you very much for listening, and beware of 7-foot aliens attempting to skin your face off.
I've been Mike. Thanks for listening. Peace out. May the force be with you.
And I've been Claire, don't take no snakes on no plane.
Yay!
I've been Pete. Yeah. If you capture an image of a ghost, get it out there. Let's all see it.
Show us.
Yeah.